You there? I'm looking for a strong 2000.
Stroud 2000, perhaps?
Fine. That the hi-fi all the kids gotta have.
Hi-fi. You betcha, Daddy-o.
Your phone's ringing there.
Look, this is the manufacturing. If you want to buy something, you go to the retailer.
My wife has been to like 12 stores already. They're sold out. I came to the source. Would you answer the phone, please?
It's just more orders for hi-fis. I can't build them any faster.
I gotta have this stereo to bribe my kid to stay in school.
Well, that sounds like enlightened parenting.
All right. I'll give you twice retail. 5 times. For a rebuild. How's about that one?
This is the 3000.
So it's 1,000 times better, right?
The output of the preamp will drive any impedance load without distortion to 20 milliamp peak, or greater than 20 into 600 ohms.
So it's 1,000 better. Just hold it. Wait. What? Whoa there. No, this is the factory, okay? Something like that, you got to talk to the owner. Call the...
I'm the owner.
Well, there's somebody here begging to buy you out.
Who now?
Who now? Yeah. It's Horner Entertainment. Horner.
I have told you 10 times, I am not interested. Get your kid another stereo.
I'll give you 50,000.
There isn't even a subwoofer in the preamp.
No, not for the stereo. I want to buy into the company.
I don't need a partner.
Let me take you out to lunch, and I'll tell you why you do need a partner. Just wait. Hello? No. Mr. Stroud will no longer be accepting orders at this number. Please fax all future inquiries to 525-0126. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Some poor schlub's going to be swimming in paper.
That's my office number. That's me. Toll highway?
3-year construction, 20 million in fees.
We can use the money after Lorelei.
Billings will be up in a couple months. So is the government in on this?
2 stages.
What about bridge financing?
Gardner Ross can handle it.
Our reserves are too low. We have to take $500,000 out of the floor as it is.
Oh, really? And what if you don't?
Marty, this is one of these times that we have to act as a team.
Screw that! Taking any money off the floor, you're all gonna have to damn well vote me under. Oh, you overhead bastard.
GRL Venkat will go in for 5% on the highway project.
Well, I'm not sure the government would welcome your involvement, given Lorelei.
I'll take that 5%. I've been recently mugged.
I could draw an advance on the mutual fund fees.
Not until we get a new fund head.
That's going to be resolved this afternoon. Allison Chase is coming in for an interview.
What's she gonna want with that dinky little fund?
500 million's not dinky.
Well, her last fund was $3 billion, so...
Let's hope she accepts. We could use stability at least one part of this operation.
Hey, wait a minute. What about my highway deal?
Time to plug into the old boys network, Adam.
So, if you could see your way to coming, dear, I know your dad would love to have you with us.
Their 30th anniversary?
Love to have you. He probably doesn't even know she called.
Oh, come on, you have to go.
I haven't talked to my father in nearly a year.
Well, that is the perfect time to make up. Oh, come on, it's their 30th anniversary.
come with me?
Oh, no, that's a family thing. You don't want me there. Really?
I'm not going if you don't come, so.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I gotta buy a dress. Oh, and I should bring a gift. What kind of gift should I?
My parents aren't, they aren't like anybody you ever grew up with.
I know wealthy people, Donald. I work with them every day.
Yeah.
Fine.
Bye.
I need an analysis of Blackmore's quarterly earnings for the last 3 years. The recycling company?
We're moving on the IPO proposal?
Assembling the pieces. I finally talked them into it.
Hey, you know, you're kind of busy with the Viceroy closing. You want me to handle the pitch?
Just need the earnings breakdown for now. Thanks.
I can pull together some bios on the principals and summarize any R&D we might want to highlight.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Thanks.
On your desk by tomorrow.
You like the company so much you bought in.
2% for 50 grand.
What do you know about the stereo business?
Duck eggs, but I got these faxes over our machine this morning.
Why are you taking orders from the guy?
Because he doesn't have a fax machine. Over $1 million in just 3 hours. So you buy my 2%, kick this guy into gear.
What's in it for you?
A Stroud 2000, which I used to bribe Brandy to stay in school, and then I don't have to go to family therapy.
I have to make decisions based on sound business principles, not family therapy.
Never been married, have you?
You ever heard of a Stroud 2000?
Yeah, I've been waiting 5 years for a Stroud.
You see? You see? You don't need a $2,000 suit to know a good investment.
All right, give me a look at his books. That's how a guy in a $2,000 suit does business.
I gotta do everything around here.
Oh, here's my paper and forest binder.
Oh, I need Derby Forest annual report.
Sucking up to the trust fund set?
I'm invited to the Derby's anniversary dinner.
He's taking you home to meet the folks. Oh, that's good.
I've heard they flog guests who use the wrong fork.
They won't discuss any business.
Oh, but what if they do? I don't want to look ignorant.
Well, Derby Forest has a war chest for acquisitions. Mention Laredo Timber. They might be interested.
Thanks.
Overheads cut us by $500,000.
Oh, sure. They screw up on Lorelei, and we have to cover.
Deutschmark looks promising today.
Okay, find me a company that's hanging on by its fingernails. A pelt for the wall. Short it, feet on its pain on the way down, slaughter it at the bottom. A lot of money, real quick.
Oh, that again.
This toll highway is a very attractive project, Adam. Why not keep it in-house?
Well, it's a little rich for us at the moment.
Oh, yes, shame about Lorelei. I'll certainly recommend your proposal to our corporate finance department.
Couldn't ask for more.
Of course, now that I'm at the United Nations, I no longer have a hand in the day-to-day at Cancorp.
Imagine the chairman emeritus can make his influence felt from New York.
Oh. Who has found me my sacrificial lamb? Ziggy?
Hey, Mart, this Tilda Seals is in pretty rough shape. One little shove, they might be good for a nosedive.
Price is too low, float's too small to make the kind of money I want. Chris!
Confederation chassis.
I said vulnerable, not in its last legs. Crime Warwick!
You don't have to kill a company to make money. Corner one of the new high-tech IPOs.
What's this? Morals and scruples from the woman who stealth bombed that textile manufacturer in Quebec? Or torpedoed that pipeline without batting an eyelash? Oh, but I forgot. You're a nice person now.
No, I don't trade equities anymore.
Well, you're not performing in commodities either. I hired you back for your kill power. If you've lost your edge, we got a problem.
Hey, just in time.
Yeah, we're looking for a fourth.
Oh, I came to get this. Ian?
Come on. Investment bank against trading floor and GRL.
She can't play.
One game.
Excellent. Hey, how about the winners get a dinner at Prego? Huh?
Donald, you're not wealthy, you're stinking rich.
Is that all right?
Do I have lipstick on my teeth?
You're great.
If I'm like talking too much, pinch me or something,
Okay.
okay? Because I talk
Sure.
too much when I get nervous,
Okay,
and it
okay,
could be
okay.
really embarrassing.
Okay. Ringing the doorbell now.
God, my folks' place, we just honk and walk in.
Hey, nice shot.
Oh, say goodnight now.
Okay, say goodnight. Hex, 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 hex. Oh, tough luck, tough
That's
luck.
okay. You done good, kiddo.
Let's go. What are you gonna do?
Straight down the back, huh?
Yeah, that sounds good. Good.
The investment bank's going down in flames.
Woo! Excellent.
Wait, there were three. There was a third ball down there.
There was a ball in the corner.
No. That's you weren't looking.
I was watching.
What are you calling us cheaters?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know, we don't have to put up with these aspersions on our own. Absolutely not.
You owe us dinner.
No.
What?
No,
Okay,
he's paying.
Okay. Sudden death. Stake the game on Ian's next play.
Normally I'd say no. These are extreme circumstances.
This is a real shot.
I can't believe we have to buy you dinner because of that shot.
I'll buy drinks.
Yes. Ah, here we are. So, are you related to the Evan McLeods by any chance?
Thank you. Not that I know of.
Ziggy's from Sault Ste. Marie.
Ziggy's an unusual name. What's it short for?
Ziggy? Well, my parents were big David Bowie fans. You know, Spiders from Mars.
I'm afraid I don't.
Pat, why don't you tell the cook to stand by? Bob and Mimsy should be here any minute. David Bowie. Wasn't he the rock star who released a bond?
Yeah, cash debt against his future earnings and back catalog.
Well, do you work with Donald then in corporate finance?
Oh, no, I'm the coffee.
Oh, she's a trader. She's a trader. Sorry.
Well, I'm preparing for the commodities test.
Yeah, working your way up is best, isn't it? That's what my great-grandfather did.
It's a thrill to meet you, Mr. Darby. I've done a lot of research on lumber, and Darby Forest is one of the most impressive companies on the market.
Well, do you have any advice for me?
Father.
Well, you're cash rich, and if I were you, I'd be looking for acquisitions. Laredo Timber has a massive debt against its equity, and I bet you could get it for a song.
A David Bowie song, perhaps.
Yeah. See, the amazing thing about Laredo is that there's been no protests or native land claims, so, I'm talking too much.
Oh, nonsense. You've been most enlightening. I'm going to have my people take a look at Laredo first thing in the morning.
Oh, Mrs. Darby, you have a beautiful home.
Thank you.
I'd like to take Ziggy up to the cottage a week after Victoria Day, if it's not spoken for.
Well, why don't we wait and see? Donald Summers a long way away. You'll get busy.
No, I can be definite about this.
Thank you for making me stay.
Yeah, it was fun. Can I give you a lift home?
I'll be fine. Thanks.
Off your pool game too, Pray Warwick? We're not running all cylinders on the floor either.
You want a company to kill? Laredo Timber. Right?
They all crack eventually.
Give me your parents' postal code. Okay, I want to write them a thank you card.
Oh, no, that's all right. You thanked them enough. It's,
You know, I really like them.
yeah, it went well. So.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, we have our target in sight, thanks to Ms. Cry Warwick. Laredo Timber!
Thought you didn't trade equities anymore.
You're shorting Laredo Timber?
Yeah, when we sell it till the price goes down, and then we make money.
Oh, I know what it means.
Stock's at 14 1/4. How far down do we have to take it?
To the break point, Chris. See, that's when the company has more debt than equity. 10-10, according to my contacts.
The debt holders will foreclose and...
We cover our shorts and feast down the spoils.
Theoretically. Huh? What's our limit if the banks don't call their debt?
Oh, Chris, Laredo Timber is a mere fart in the wind, a bagatelle in the banking cosmos. A pimple on the right cheek of the financial universe. In other words, no one's going to save it, so warm up your dialing finger, Tots, and you too, Crab Work.
You don't need all three of us. My canola trade is heating up here.
Well, it better be on fire by the time I get back from my meeting.
You know, the rest of us have trades in progress. You don't hear us begging off.
You didn't know you could.
You know, Stroud's severely undercapitalized relative to his potential market.
You need his books to see that? I saw that at his factory.
He's got major problems in both manufacturing and distribution.
So, buy me out, start helping the guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'll take a check. I should have bought 10% of this guy. He's completely gormless.
Gormless and rich. I'm going to increase his profit 300 to 500%.
What, in like 6 years?
No, next year.
Wait. What? I'm going to lose like 100 grand on this.
Yeah. But you're going to get your stereo, right? So.
No, I said he's gormless, not me. I'm full of gorm. How much is the total investment?
$10 million.
All right, you're in for 9. I'll put in 1.
All right. But you got to get Stroud on side.
Not a problem. I got away with people.
Yeah, I can tell.
Adam. Gordon McLaughlin, Cancorp Finance. Mr. Aston asked me to take a gander at your file.
A gander?
We follow up on all of David's suggestions as a courtesy.
I hope your courtesy extends to speedy due diligence.
Nothing, thanks. You see, we're concerned Gardner Ross can't handle such a large deal at this time.
The project is virtually self-financing. All I'm asking from Cancorp is a short-term bridge loan guarantee.
I'm afraid we require collateral.
No. I'm not giving away any part of this deal.
Then my answer is no.
Consider who you're refusing, Mr. McLaughlin.
Mr. Aston can take that up with me the next time he's in from New York.
Assuming you're still in his employ.
Streamline production, re-engineer your labor force, and start setting some serious target quotas.
Bigger staff, better equipment.
What about quality?
While we understand it's the quality of your product that sets you apart, we could establish a training program.
How much will that cost me?
It won't cost you a penny. We take care of that in return for part of the company.
How much of the company?
Peter. Have a donut. Take the double dip, Peter. All right. I'm going to give you $10 million for 40% of that donut.
My donut's not worth $10 million.
Yeah, no. The $10 million is to invest to make a better donut. All right, look. You get 60% of the donut and 60% of the profit.
I know where this is leading. I've been there before. Next thing I know, I got no donut at all.
Okay, can we talk about stereos?
I built a better speaker. I went into partnership with Horner. They aced me out. Had to start all over again with the Stroud 1000. Not gonna let that happen again.
That's because you sold over 50% to them, didn't you? See, you don't have to own the whole donut to control it.
We're back with the donuts. I think we should...
Stereos.
Yeah.
You're holding my stereo hostage. I'm not going to steer you wrong, Peter.
Hey, Laredo's down 275 so far.
Oh, it's stalling. It looks like some bids are coming in.
1150. It's nowhere near your magic number, Cry Warwick. You picked a donkey.
You just don't have the finesse to get it to the target price.
More easy to say when you're a conscientious objector.
Jesus, going back up again.
Maybe it's a takeover bid.
Maybe it's a giant magnet beamed at us from Alpha Centauri.
Somebody's defending.
I have it on good authority that a major forestry company is looking very seriously at Laredo.
On what authority? Some guy you met in the elevator? Huh? On the streetcar? A dinner companion? Darby Forrest?
Look, I didn't say that. That would be insider information.
Come on, we're short 2 million shares already. Now, what are we going to do to cover ourselves if it keeps going up?
Found out who's buying.
Who?
McGrath.
Great. Great, you picked a fight with the biggest floor on the street.
Well, McGrath could be buying from the big forestry company.
It's not a takeover. Cancorp holds their debt, so they don't want the company to go bankrupt. So what's your strategy to handle McGrath, Chris?
You've done enough damage already. I'm waiting until Marty gets back.
Thanks, Don. Research? Yeah. For Mr. Ross, Blackmore proposal. Hey, good luck.
Oh,
morning, Zig.
Hi. Hey, There's a stock we're showing on the floor. A takeover bid would be bad for us, right?
Don't ask me, because you're the trader.
Oh, okay. A tree falls in the forest, and nobody hears it. Then maybe it's because somebody's not listening.
Okay. Ow! What? Wait. Last night, you think my father's trying to take over Laredo Forest?
It's Chinese wall.
I think, he was being polite.
Well, then why is the share price going up?
Any number of reasons.
Yeah, but what if it's not? I mean, Marty could lose millions. It would be my fault. He'd fire me.
No.
Look, just ask your dad. Okay?
No.
Please.
Sure.
Thank you.
The fund I just left was 6 times as big as yours. Why would I bother coming here?
Well, you'll have complete autonomy in management as well as investment choice.
No such thing as autonomy when you work for a bank.
Well, the fund's relationship with Gardner Ross is required to be arm's length.
I'm talking about attitude. You ever been in David Aston's office over at Cancor?
Many times.
Gray suit, chess table, same thing at Federated Dundas. It's like invasion of the bank snatchers.
You headed an independent fund? Why'd you leave?
I want to do something I've never done before. Running a fund is old news.
Quarterly earnings analysis, R&D synopsis, and I threw in an issue price analysis as well.
Thanks, but you did a lot of work for nothing. I've already covered that ground. Oh, and 8 is excessive.
Yeah, well, maybe if you go by the book. But Blackmore is too leveraged. I think an $8 issue price would improve the debt-equity ratio.
And an IPO may not sell.
Sally, I've seen you walk the wild side.
Competition brings out the worst in me.
Let me draft the pitch with my price points and see if I can convince you. Be good for practice.
Okay. Practice?
Hey, that was fun last night, huh? We should do it again.
Letter of intent.
You got Stroud to sign. How?
I'd eat 6 donuts, but he finally said yes over a muffin. Making you guys nervous, huh?
No.
Oh, a lowly day trader killing on your turf?
It ain't all muffins and donuts, Stevens.
Yeah, you guys act like there's some secret code, something special going on here. There's not. Look a guy straight in the eye, you tell him what you want him to know.
So we'll start taking order requests first thing tomorrow, then.
Oh, and one you might want to talk to Horner Entertainment, too.
He can wait in line like everyone else.
They keep trying to buy Stroud out. The guy's afraid to answer his phone. Tell them to back off, leave him alone. And does somebody want to buy me a scotch, please?
Yep.
I want the taste of bran out of my mouth.
We've done $300 million with you over the last 5 years.
Highway deal not coming together.
Metro Reserve, Federated Dundas, Cancor, all declined.
Losing your friends in high places.
Promoted, disgraced, are dead, and their minions won't hand over a loan guarantee without a piece of the deal in return.
How things go with Allison Chase? $500 million fund not big enough for?
And all that capital. And we can't use it for deals.
Not unless you know a way of getting around IFIC, the OSC, and the bank, huh?
Mr. McGrath, please. I've got 50,000 DAC muffler at 17. And we're very interested in Laredo Timber.
I thought she said she wasn't playing.
I'd say she just zoomed into the lead.
Done. It's been a pleasure, sir.
Why is Laredo at 1190?
Graff's defending.
Stop. I let him have something he wanted more.
Oh, what gives? You're too good to short equities when I left. Suddenly you're all over it.
Well, someone had to do something before the whole trade went bad.
All you did was sell him Dak Muffler at $2 below market. I bet he takes your stock and keeps buying Laredo.
Do you have a smart idea, Todson? No? Well, then just keep selling. See if he stays out of it.
I take over Laredo Timber. Whatever gave you that idea?
Shares are trading up today. Ziggy thought that you might...
Ziggy thought... Oh, dear, oh, dear. You know, that would be charming if it weren't so pathetic.
You set her up.
Yes. I wanted to see if she was an opportunist. She is.
No, she isn't. She was trying to make a good impression.
Oh, dear, you're serious. Taking her up to the cottage.
Yeah. I want to get to know her.
That'll be sensible. Ziggy can't feel natural with her. She's out of place. She'll never feel in place.
Did you know that she enjoyed meeting you and Mother last night? She enjoyed being with us.
Yes, and you spent the entire evening running interference for her. Are you prepared to carry that burden for the next 30 years?
I have carried heavier burdens, yeah.
Ziggy thinks her timely advice to Mr. Darby last night sent him rushing out to acquire Laredo timber.
Oh. Darby! You took the coffee girl home to give your dad stock tips?
Ralph should have stopped buying Laredo by now.
You know, I really don't think he has, because if he had, then the price would be going down!
Whoa, it is. Boy, chick, it is.
So, what do you want? Congratulations?
You're leaving now.
You missed your favorite part, the feeding frenzy.
Well, I gotta go pick up my Stroud 2000.
Hey, you got one.
Yeah. Don't ever let an overhead tell you they do any real work. Take a couple meetings, you go to lunch. All of a sudden, you got a few million in fees and a brand new, top-of-the-line sound system.
Any instructions if Laredo doesn't hit 1010, we're pushing our floor limit.
I'm leaving the situation in the capable hands of a master demolition expert.
Down 20 cents.
Put another notch in your belt, Annie.
This is good work. Blackmore might very well go for it.
Great.
I still think the equity restructuring would be more effective at an issue price below 8.
You had lunch yet?
Pardon?
We don't have to order any beer. No, I just thought that maybe we could go out, discuss your notes, and grab a bite at the same time.
Did you bring your disc? In case I use any of this, I like to put things in my own words when I make a presentation.
Yeah, I thought maybe, you know, since you let me draft the proposal.
For practice. You actually thought I'd let you pitch Blackmore?
Oh, well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd be happy to pitch your version.
Just give me the disc, Ian.
Here's a copy of the Stroud agreement.
Yeah, I called Horner Entertainment to tell them to lay off Stroud.
And, did they?
No, they want a prestige subsidiary.
A ballpark figure?
Yeah, made an initial offer, $25 million.
Oh, that's that's great. That we can make our projected profit in
a year.
Yeah.
Instead of 3. There's more. They offered to buy into Gerald Vencap as a silent partner. $50 million available capital.
Oh. Oh, excellent. That's great. Excellent.
So let's get started on the paperwork
yeah.
before they change their minds. We don't need this anymore.
Your dad's not taking over Laredo Timber. The shares are going down.
Great.
Never even crossed his mind, right? I look like an idiot.
No. You look smart and brave and beautiful.
Common wisdom has it that there are 4 financial pillars.
There's a 5th.
The mutual funds.
You were the first bank director I've ever heard admit that.
And that must be irritating.
Fund managers moved $10 billion last year. We don't have self-esteem problems.
Well, you don't have the clout of the banks.
We run the market.
You buy what's on offer. How would you and your friends feel about creating the market?
Making loans to businesses? It's against the Bank Act.
That's an obstacle easily avoided.
How?
Establish an independent venture capital pool. Any mutual fund could contribute depending on the client's wishes.
Providing direct project financing. Banks wouldn't like that.
And every independent deal maker on the street is going to come to you first.
So what happened? Some 4-pillar functionary turn you down?
Well, there weren't any actual chess sets, but the suits were the regulation shade of gray.
Okay. This capital pool is going to need a manager.
And that's something you haven't done before.
Mm-hmm. Let me talk to the fund managers and see how this idea plays. And if I set this up, doesn't mean I rubber stamp your deals.
I've been paying the same price for 3 years now. Why the change? Packaging supplier. That's $3 more per unit.
Pulp and paper costs, man. I protected you from them for as long as I could.
Well, are all your customers paying?
If you need some time to check around, see if you can find a better deal, I'll understand.
No. Look, if you're telling me...
That's exactly what we're gonna do. We'll get back to you by the end of the week.
Who the hell is that?
I'm Mr. Stroud's new associate. Thanks for your candor.
Arnie's done my packaging for years.
Yeah, he'll phone back. It's a sales rhythm thing, you know? The target's a little reluctant, you give him some rope and sympathy. I've used it 1,000,000 times myself.
Arnie is conning me?
No, he's selling you, and you can't blame him for that. Stroud Electronics, Peter's busy, leave a message. Relationship is far too important to me to jeopardize.
Peter, it's Arnie. I've been sitting here thinking. We've done business too long to risk it now. For you, I'll hold my price.
The salesman gives you an out, you take it. So, where is my Stroud 2000?
I put it aside for you. I really did.
Donald? Don't you have an office?
I share it.
How many years with this bank and you don't have an office?
Did you come here to discuss my professional life?
Not yours, no. The lady of your heart's desire. Professional does seem to be the right word.
Where'd you get these?
A private detective in Sault Ste. Marie.
You hired someone to investigate my girlfriend.
Fortunately, yes. You've always had a soft heart. That mongrel you brought home when you were 7, the homeless family you wanted to adopt. Donald, a fondness for waifs and strays is one thing. This is your potential life partner.
Hurry, Ziggy. You can still catch Mr. Darby before he gets to the elevator and give him some more tips. Because nothing's happening here.
Ziggy, check Reuters for anything on Laredo, please.
5 cents below your magic number, Croy work, and no sign of any banks foreclosing.
It's just a lag before the news hits the market. It'll break.
Management's got to be shell-shocked. They're probably trying to regroup.
Or conversely, nothing's happening. Your breakpoint's wrong.
Keep selling.
Oh, Annie, I don't know. Maybe we should back off for a while, you know, see what happens. Marty didn't say to go over limit.
I'll take responsibility. Short the hell out of it.
Excellent.
Your dad was here. What happened?
He, contacted someone in Sault Ste. Marie.
About what? Your dad gave you these?
It doesn't change anything. I don't care what you did before we met.
Oh, wait. You don't care what I did?
I forgive you. I know you wouldn't do something like that if you didn't have to.
Right. I was poor, so I hooked. That's how it is where I come from, right, Donald? And you know, you can tell your dad that no one in my family has ever heard of the Evan McLeod.
Hey. You don't happen to have a program that can predict how soon a company's going to fold?
Well, usually everyone wants to know how long something's going to last. This might be my only chance to visit the dark side.
How long before you have an answer?
Well, I'm not sure. I've never walked amongst the shadows.
Well, don't stay there too long. It's not a really nice place to be.
Really, you guys shouldn't smile. Makes you look psychotic.
Horner Entertainment's just invested $50 million venture capital into GRL VentCaps.
You just tripled your holdings in JRL VentCap.
Yes! Oh, $2 million in a couple of days. What am I knocking myself out on the floor for? This is the life I want, huh? Oh! And Horner, I guess this is a massive coincidence. It happens all the time, right? I mean, I admit that it's rare, but you sold your piece of Stroud to Horner, didn't you?
It's a good deal.
Yeah, sure, but why Horner? Those are the guys who ripped him off before.
Well, this time he'll double his money, so.
You gotta see him behind his little bench, you know? I mean, how many other CEOs do you know that still work the line?
He'll make something else.
Great. We'll buy that from him, sell it to him.
Hey, now you're thinking like a banker, Stevens.
Good morning. Have you had breakfast?
No, thanks. Is Father up?
Good morning.
Do you have any more copies of these pictures?
I have the honor.
And give me the name of the detective you used. Just give me the name.
There are so many suitable girls, dear.
She makes me happy. Doesn't make any difference to you, does it? Don't know why I thought it would.
$300,000 shares over our limit. We're overexposed on the short, and Laredo's still kicking.
You picked the wrong company.
If we close our position now, we'll come out ahead.
No, you're not going to bail out now. I can deliver you a pelt. We are this close.
Close. 200,000 more shares, but that's it. I want Laredo's blood on the floor when I get back, or you are looking for work. We're killers here?
Got it. What happens is your contact forgot to factor in the forwarding effect of asset depreciation on debt equity ratio, and that threw off the forecasting mechanism cosine off by 0.00137.
Okay. What's the break point here?
Oh, that the company should be in a negative net worth situation at 995.
That's 10 cents away. Thank you.
I think I'm going to modify the design, see if I can add a point and kill function to my derivatives program.
Can't sell it below 10.
Because you're not trying, Todson.
I can't either. 200,000 shares isn't enough to break through.
Just screw the limit, okay? I would rather be fired for trying to make a big kill than wimping out. Sell 15,000 Laredo timber at $9.95.
There were some useful ideas in your proposal.
Hey, wait. That's it?
That's it. You're upset I'm not letting you lead the presentation. You thought you could blame me like a sophomore, didn't you? The helpful concern when I was sick. Making sandwiches together. A little too friendly game of pool. All that charm's gonna pay off someday, right?
That's not what that was about.
Sure it is. You wanted a leg up. I don't mind ambition. Just keep it professional. I'm going to need you at the meeting for support on documents and visual aids. That's it.
So she go for your Blackmore pitch?
Oh, no. She got it all wrong.
So, David, you gave me the impression that your ambassadorial duties kept you in New York.
I'm on call whenever the young pups make mistakes, which they certainly have this time.
So you didn't tell your minion to ask for part of the highway deal, huh?
He's been dispatched to the hinterlands to study organizational charts.
Do you expect me to begin again with another junior financier?
I guarantee bridge financing on the highway deal at 2 below LIBOR. The papers are on their way.
So you heard about the independent capital pool.
You're putting a lifetime of friendships at risk, Adam.
Perhaps it's time to form new ones.
Stock pickers with chips on their shoulders. They'll sacrifice you at their earliest opportunity.
Cancor's tried to destroy us ever since we opened our doors.
And why haven't we? Because you and I have always understood the rules, Adam. Your new friends don't even know that the rules exist.
call the shots on the things that matter to you most.
Double your company's net worth, and royalty payments on your patents alone would make you a millionaire. I don't know.
I know the money is secondary.
Warner
to you,
can
but
give the
with
Strad
Warner,
2000 the global distribution it deserves.
I don't know.
And the Strad 3000.
The upside is limitless. It's a.
I know you guys are in my corner this time, and I'm smarter than I was. But these guys tried to rip me off.
Warner also has entirely new management.
It's a whole new corporate culture over there.
I would definitely take it, Peter.
Of course, Peter, you don't have to. We can always go back to the original deal.
No. Guys have put all this time into it. Marty, what do you think?
Did you call Arnie back?
Horner, they won't mind.
You're the bankers. I'm an engineer.
Arnie, pricing, packaging guide, call him.
I think we're getting a little off track. I think.
You know what? I like the original deal. Thanks for your candor. Thank you.
That has got to hurt.
What'd you do? What just happened?
You gave him an out. That's really a bad sales tactic.
$50 million you just blew. We could have rebounded back from Lorelei. We had
He
him.
was sitting right there. You're going to screw him with him right through him. Yeah, what kind of people do
The
that?
guy would have made millions, Marty.
And lost his workbench.
You kill companies every day on the
Do you
floor.
think businessmen on the floor, they're not attached to their work?
Yeah, I don't have to smile at him. I don't have to pretend to be their buddy, and I don't have to look him in the whites of the eye.
It's the same thing you do, Stevens. You just don't get up close.
You and your buddy don't have to worry. We're pulling out.
No, I'm calling in my marker.
You're calling in a one-time only Jack Larkin marker so you can be a nice guy?
Just give him the original deal.
Unbelievable.
Ziggy. Have you got your camera ready?
Please.
Tainted Coffee Girl with Trey. Another shot for the album?
I know I hurt you.
Oh, don't talk down
I'm
to
not
me, Donald.
talking down to you. I hurt you, and I can't stand it.
Right.
No, I'm in love with you. I'm gonna get rid of the negatives, and you're not gonna have to worry about them anymore, okay?
Every time we make love, you're gonna think, is this good because she's a pro?
No,
Did she have a pimp? How much did she charge? Maybe that'll even turn you on. You know, but the best part will be how noble it'll make you feel.
No. I am not the one that hired a detective. I did not ask you for one explanation.
Well, you didn't have to, Donald. Your dad explained it. It's true, okay? I was a hooker. For all of 4 hours at a Halloween party in grade 12.
So it was a costume.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an idiot.
That detective went as far as my high school yearbook. You know, sometimes I'm gonna use the wrong fork. Or laugh too loud, or burp, or fart, or something. Can you handle it? Or are you gonna have to forgive me every time?
I'm so in love with you. And we're never going back to my parents' house again.
Well, you still have to meet my family.
Great. What do I have to do to impress them?
Well, I'll wear a toque and bring a shotgun.
Laredo Timber is officially roadkill!
Woo! The floor is up $10 million on the short so far.
Whoa, whoa! La Femme Cry Warwick is back in action.
Used to feel different bringing a company down. Better, somehow.
You were a junkie back then, so. I still get a hell of a kick out of it. Easter, you got any birthday ideas for Randy?
What happened to your Stroud 2000?
Oh, man, put handcuffs on me if I ever even think of getting in the deal with the overheads again.
The Blackmore pitch?
Initial meetings have gone very well. We should know by the end of the week.
GRL Vencap's looking for expansion capital for Stroud Entertainment.
Thought you were all set with Horner Entertainment.
Didn't click.
Well, I'll be executing the contracts for the highway deal this afternoon.
You found bridge financing?
I created it.
The independent capital pool?
What's that?
The independent mutual funds have expressed a willingness to invest in high-risk deals.
What? They'll never get that past the regulatory bodies.
Now, Allison Chase has actually found a way already. She'll offer up to $200 million at rates far better than the big banks.
What happened to the old boys?
Well, they've tried to crush every independent in the street for years. Maybe it's time that somebody face them down.
Better hire a bodyguard. Let me buy you a drink.
I've got some paperwork to do. Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Like the cockroach and the rat.
He won't die, will he?